guys, welcome to this week's edition of the Confident Hero Show, taking you through the latest in single issues into the store this week. All the new releases hitting the racks on New Comic Book Day this Wednesday. Pull lists are of course organised and ready for collection. But to jump straight into what's going on to the racks, we're going to start off with a variant covers. Decent little selection here this week. There are some really big releases this week, so let's just tuck straight into it. So first of all, Absolute Superman #2, definitely one of the big releases of this, or indeed any week. First of all, we have the Mahmoud Asrar variant cover for issue 2. We also have in the Retailer Incentive 1-25 variant cover by Sanford Green. As well as that, DC have been doing these noir editions of the Absolute books, so essentially showing you off the line arts, basically showing the issues without the colouring, just the inking, just the process. So they've done the same again for Absolute Superman, so you've got the noir edition that comes with this rather spanking silver foil cover as well. Next up we have a Jorge Jimenez variant cover for Batgirl #2. Loved the first issue of this, so issue 2, one to look forward to. We have Batman 155, this is the Tony Harris variant cover, showing off a certain penguin on the front also. We do also have the Retailer Incentive 1-50 variant cover by Nimit Malavia. Rather striking image that for the 1-50 variants. Marvel vs. Capcom are starting to do some variant covers for some of the issues, showing off the character designs from those games. So first up we have All New Venom, and this is the Marvel vs. Capcom variant cover for that. Another big release this week is definitely the Ultimates #7. You've got the Miguel Mercado variant cover, a rather glorious ode to the Golden Age right there. Also for Ultimates #7 we have the In-Hyuk Lee variant cover as well. And let's see any more variants. We got the Retailer Incentive 1-25 variant for Ultimates #7, also by Mahmoud Asrar, pulling double duty for DC and Marvel this week. We have X-Force #6. This is the Jay Ancleto variant cover for that. They always focus on character variant covers for the X titles. And then we finish off, pardon me, the variant covers with the Aka variant cover for X-Men #8. So moving away from there and on to the single issues. As I say, there's no doubt one of the biggest releases this week is, and that would be Absolute Superman #2. So first issue knocked it out of the park. Jason Aaron, of course, writing, Rafa Sandoval on art. We've got some of the #1s still left, so if you're playing catch up, we got you covered for #1 and #2. I mentioned the Absolute Superman Noir edition, so as I say, that's the standard cover, showing off the black and white art of issue 1. This week sees the release of the latest issue of Action Comics. This is part of the Phantom storyline, so Mark Waid and Clayton Henry continue on with that. From Action Comics we move to Batgirl. So as I say, #2 for this. First one was great. Give me more Cassandra Cain, give me more Lady Shiva. This is the good stuff, so issue 2 is this week. Batman #155, Cordoval is the cover, sold. Always been one of my favourite villains ever since Snyder introduced him in the New 52. Love to see them getting a little bit of spotlight here, and also with the Riddler. DC have released their annual anthology around Christmas time with the great title of DC's Batman Smells Robin Laid an Egg. Can't beat that title. We have the next issue of DC Horror Creature Commandos. So we're as far now as issue 3 of 6 for Creature Commandos, certainly in advance of the new animated show coming our way. We have a facsimile for Flash #1. So introducing The Flash, the fastest man alive, also featuring the Hawkman, Johnny Thunder, the Whip, and Cliff Cornwall. So perfect facsimile for Flash #1. We got some restocks of Green Arrow #18. So this is a new creative team taking over Green Arrow, Chris Condon, who of course does such amazing work on that Texas Blood on writing duties for that. We have issue 2 for JSA, so Jeff Lemire continuing on with the Justice Society of America. I think we've got a #1 in the rack still, so again, if you're playing catch up, we got you covered. Poison Ivy #28. G. Willow Wilson and Marcio Takara continuing on with Pamela Isley. And definitely the other big release for DC this week, certainly in my eyes, I thought this was great, got an advance read of this, is Two-Face #1. So this is Christian Ward on writing duties and Fabio Veras on art. Fantastic. That's going to be a mini-series. So moving on to Marvel, and we kick things off with All New Venom. So Al Ewing continuing on with Venom. This created a little bit of a quandary for me in terms of pull lists, because technically it's a new title, but it's also a continuation of Venom. So if you were on Venom, should I move you on to All New Venom? I think some people will want to, I think some people will not. So I've tried by and large not to add it to people's pull lists. We've got enough copies in to cover everybody, so you can just let us know. Next up, we have Avengers number 21. So Jed MacKay continuing on with his Avengers title. Next up is Deadpool Wolverine Weapon Extraction. So this is essentially a one-shot. This was a storyline that ran through, I think it was some annuals earlier in the year. You'd get a couple of pages every annual to complete the story. Essentially like a Build-A-Figure almost, but in comics. But they released it now as a one-shot comic. Marvel have released their holiday-themed anthology as well, with Holiday Tales to Astonish. So again, a little one-shot there, featuring the likes of Jared Dugan, Phil Noto, Daniel Kibblesmith, so some good creators there. We have Miles Morales at 27 this week as well. Cody Ziegler continuing on this, and Daniel DiNiculo on art. We have MYX number 6 this week, so Colin Kelly and Jackson Lansing continuing on with their sort of younger X titles on that one. We have Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider, number 8, lovely Mark Brooks cover for that as well. Star Wars continues to release the Battle of Jakku, the Republic Under Siege. So again, this is part 3 of this storyline, but it's part of an overarching storyline of 12 issues altogether. No doubt for Marvel's biggest book this week, Ultimates number 7. So Dennis Camp, Juan Fragleri continue to knock it out of the park with the Ultimates. What else have we got? We have X-Force number 6, continuing on with X-Force, Special Ops Force. We have X-Men number 8 this week, so Jed MacKay and Ryan Stegman continuing on. Looks to be kicking off a new storyline with Radon Greymalkin. And again, so would be a good jumping on point if you're new to the title. And I think that will finish us up for Marvel. So just the indie books to finish off with. So first of all, we have Christmas 365. This is from former My Chemical Romance guitarist Mikey Way, brother of Jared Way. Christmas 365, it has art also by Piotr Kowalski. So Christmas themed, I believe there's a little bit of horror involved there as well. A little bit of an indie anomaly here from Wake Entertainment. This is called Dead Samurai. I just thought it looked cool. It had Bill Sienkiewicz doing covers for it. Can't say fairer than that. Next up we have Dick Tracy, number 6. So the first 5 issues was the complete first art. Now we're on to the second art. Loving this from Mad Cave Studios. This has just been great. Alex Segura, Michael Marecki on this. Next up we have The Exorcism at 1600 a pen. Which of course is 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, which of course is the White House. Horror title here from Hannah Rose May and Vanessa Del Rey on art. We have Gunslinger Spawn this week, issue 38. So Todd McFarlane, Carlo Barberi on art. We got in some more copies of Power Rangers Prime for anybody who missed it. We got the variant covers in, which are done by Jay Lee. We have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Night Watcher. Continuing on this mini-series from Juni Ba and Fero Pei, Luis Antonio Delgado. Thundercats Apex. This is a spin-off from the main Thundercats title, written by Ed Brisson, art by Rafael Lobosco, so a character who's introduced in Thundercats number 8, I think. And we finish off then with The Walking Dead, issue 102, which of course is the conclusion of the Something to Fear arc. Of course, Negan was introduced in issue 100, so continuing on with that. So that's everything going on to the racks this week for New Comic Book Day. Keep an eye on the socials. We're going to be making an announcement, I think, on Saturday, Friday or Saturday, about an event early next year. So I'm really looking forward to announcing. Definitely want to keep an eye out for it and keep the calendars free for it. So keep an eye out for that. But other than that, as I say, everything's good to go in store. It is stocked to the gills. Remember, of course, we've got gift vouchers on offer if you're looking for something for someone for Christmas, or if you need a little bit of advice in store, always ask. That's what we're here for. Anyway, guys, as ever, I hope you enjoyed this. Hope it proved useful for you, and I'll see you in the store throughout the week. So until then, take it easy.